Okay, I think we are on. Hello, 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 beauties. I hope you are well this Friday and finding the joy in your day. I wanted to check in and come live this Friday. And I know a lot of you are at home right now. And I've been getting a lot of questions, sort of skin and beauty questions of, things we can do to make ourselves feel good when we're at home that don't break the bank. And also a lot of questions about congestion. And I don't mean sinus congestion or traffic congestion, no, but congestion in your skin, which is what we call blocked pores, big, enlarged pores, blackheads, that kind of thing. I guess we've all had more time at home to be looking in the mirror and going, oh my gosh, what is that gunk in my nose? Or what have you. So I'm going to go live for the next, 5-10 minutes. I never know. I usually talk for way too long. But I wanted to educate you and tell you a little bit, because there are a lot of things we can do, healthy habits that we can have in order for you to have fabulous, flawless skin. Now, here's the thing. Your skin will never be completely flawless because pores are natural, right? But if they're filled with gunk, that's maybe a little more well, it's something that we can do something about. It's something we can control. I'm just wanted to check that this is connected and everything. Is anyone seeing this? I'm using a different platform today. So maybe it's not happening. Is it happening? Oh gosh. I'm not sure if that happened. Maybe I need to get on my phone and have a little look. Let us look. Fabulous, Salvador, fabulous. Okay. Oh gosh. You see, I'm still learning. I'm still learning how these things go. And oh, thank you for your patience, ladies. Thank you, thank you. I think I've done a funny thing, which means always fun, always fun. And just not when I don't get it right. I hate not getting things right, but I'm going to carry on regardless because I think this is still recording. I don't know. And I'm going to tell you all about your pores. Okay, so let me tell you about that. So I can usually tell if someone's skin is dry, normal, combination, or oily due to the size of their pores, okay? A large pore is usually an indicator to me of an oilier skin. It's just the way it is, because what's happening is the larger pore has an overactive sebaceous gland activity, and what that's doing is the pore is being clogged by sebum. Okay, so the pore wall becomes stretched, so your little pore, instead of being like this, becomes full of sebum, sebaceous fluid, oil, and gets stretched like this. Okay, so you have these big holes in your face that look a bit like potholes, right? Another contributing factor is not necessarily over oil production, but age. Age can be a huge factor with this, because as we age and as our skin elasticity becomes less tight, it becomes less up here and it becomes more slack, those holes appear bigger. Okay, now another factor that contributes that is sun damage. Okay, so sun damage can lead to less firmness, which leads to that slackness, which leads to our pores looking bigger. Okay, do you get the picture? So over oil activity, stretching the pore with sebaceous, with sebum, age, SPI, or rather sun damage. What is another one? Incorrect product use, okay? So I know, don't we as ladies all love, love, love smelly, fruity, fabulous scrubs? Yes, we do. But you know, those fabulous fruity, smelly scrubs can often have shell in that is inflaming the skin and inflaming the pore and making it bigger. And that's what we don't want, right? So what's actually happening is your pores, which should look like cylinders, right? You're rubbing the shell that smells so fruity and delightful into your face. That's irritating the pore, and it becomes more like a tapered balloon, and it shuts off the oxygen supply to that pore. And the sebaceous, the sebum in that pore and the bacteria without oxygen, it becomes an oxygen-free environment, and you basically exacerbate pimples. You have more pimples that way. So there we are, scrubbing, 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 and we're getting more pimples. Okay, and then, you know, that's incorrect product use. Then we can be using these strips to get rid of stuff, but very often when we're ripping anything off our skin, we can take many layers. And when we take many layers, that can lead to hyperpigmentation. So it means we get discolored and scarred in that area. So it's a problem, right? We have all these different factors. What can we do about them? Okay, so I'm going to share with you nuts and bolts, some things you can do for your skin, but also healthy habits, lifestyle things that can help you. So number one, to balance your oil production. You don't want to have that overproduction of oil. So make sure that you're using a skincare regimen and cleansing day and night with something that balances your skin. So you're not producing too much, you're not producing too little. I meet so many women with more oily skin, and they use a product that's so harsh, it's sucking all the oil out of their pores, and it just leads them to overactivity. So they feel dry in the morning and like an oil slick by lunchtime. So if that's you, you need to work on your balance, and I'm happy to give you suggestions. Okay, and find something for you. If you're getting clogged and you're using, say, like a creamy, like our 4-in-1 cleanser for dry to normal skin. This is a creamy cleanser, okay? If you're using a creamy cleanser and you're getting clogged, you may want to shift over to more of a water-based cleanser, like a gel. For instance, our 4-in-1 cleanser that is for oily to combination skins is more of a gel base, okay? So there's that. Number two is for blackheads and blocked pores. Something that I sort of got out of the habit of showing women. This is something you don't have to get from me, but you can also go to a spa. It's, I think, quite expensive at spas, but it is a service out there. And that is something called microderm abrasion. And a microderm abrasion treatment has these very refined crystals. Our crystals are the aluminum oxide crystals, aluminum oxide crystals, right? It's very, very fine, like little finely grained mils of sand. So they're not irritating that pore. They're not making it bigger, but they help cleaning it out. So this is, you know, a scrub that, you know, you put a little bit on your skin, you mix it with water. No, you don't, Eleanor. You mix it with water. And then basically this is called a physical exfoliant. And these little aluminum oxide crystals are cleaning out the pores. Okay, so if you do have that blockage, that congestion, it's physically like cleaning it out. It's cleaning off the top surface, so it helps with texture too, but it really cleans out those pores. Okay, fabulous stuff. You then rinse that off, and then you put on the next step, which is the pore minimizing serum. These two are such a power-packed duo. And I fell in love with this when I first started Mary Kay, and more recently I've kind of forgot about it because I loved the charcoal face mask, and doing the charcoal face mask is such fun because that's drawing, that's unclogging pores too, but in a different way. And so now if you've had a session with me either virtually or recently, we've probably used the charcoal face mask, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this is a really great product. So using a scrub that is a small scrub like a microdermabrasion twice a week is really going to help with that congestion. Okay. Now, if you like the sound of this, but you've never tried it, I'm actually doing a bit of a special. So hang on to the end of the video so you can see all about that. I mentioned the charcoal. The other thing to mention is using a cleansing brush. Now, maybe you already use like a Clarisonic or something like that at home. That's really great because that is helping to remove the accumulation of dead skin cells, and it's helping cleaning out. Now, this one works with sonic vibration, so it doesn't spin. It's not a spinning brush, but it has these sort of pulsating motions, and this gives you, oh my gosh, such clear skin. Okay, this really gets in all the nooks and crannies. So if you do have problems with blocked pores, something like this, the Skinvigorate is your friend. What I'm always surprised about when I use this at night by the basin, I'll rinse off my skin with a cleanser and then I'll go in with this. And I think that I've got most of my makeup and foundation and everything off with a cleanser. I go in with this and the brush head is like orange. Like, what? It gets so much off. So these little sonic vibrations, I forget how many beats a minute. When it first came out, it was like very impressive. How many beats a minute, but now my brain has not retained that information. However, really great stuff, and a fraction of a lot of other skin cleansing brushes on the market. So that's another great suggestion. Other healthy habits: pay attention to your diet. Fruits, vegetables, fiber. That's going to help decongest your pores, and of course, having a lot of hydration. We all know right now with the pandemic going on, we need to be hydrated. So it also helps your skin, you guys. It also helps decongest those pores. Number 6, tips number 6, don't sleep with your makeup on. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know, I'm not here to lecture you, but as grown-up ladies, we brush our teeth at night. We also need to wash our face at night. If you're leaving on your makeup at night, it is so damaging for your skin, and it really blocks up those pores. So wash your face twice a day. If you're someone who goes to the gym during the day, then I advise you take on a healthy habit like throwing in some cleansing cloths, like our Mary Kay disposable cleansing cloths. They're not pre-moistened, so they're not full of chemicals. They're dry, but they have the cleanser in. So you just get a few drops of water under the tap, and then you rinse it off, and way to go. It's great. Number 8, be aware of highly fragrant fabric softeners, particularly if you find you start getting more pores or blockages on the side you sleep on, okay? If you're using fabric softeners, it leaves a film on your skin, okay? So you can often get more small bumps and see pores on the side you sleep on, okay? So check for, either skip the fabric softener, or I use one. I have pretty sensitive skin, so I use a brand called All that is hypoallergenic, and so there's a good tip for you as well. And is it lastly? No, 2 more. Okay, look for this word, okay? Look for this word so you don't get blockages. Okay, this word is non-comedogenic. She's gonna butcher it. It's non-comedogenic, okay? So COMEDOGENIC, okay? And yes, I felt paranoid that I had to look down and check that I was spelling it correctly, right? Non-comedogenic, that means it doesn't block your pores. So something like our foundation primer, which is brilliant. Our foundation primer is a primer to hold your foundation on, okay? And it smooths over your skin. So if you do have any texture, it kind of apples over that, but without blocking your pores. And that's really important. Very often I'll meet ladies who said, yeah, I use primer, it just makes me break out something horrid. That's because it blocks your pores. Look for one like ours that's non-comedogenic, okay? Our primer also soothes the skin and has SPF in it. So that's really good too, because don't forget, with the sun damage, your skin gets slack, your pores look bigger. So last but not least, the last thing to help you with your pores is to tighten them up using something with retinol in. Now, you've probably heard of retinol before. We have it in a number of our products, especially in the Voluform line. And retinol is like the superfood for your skin, but it helps tighten up. It helps with that collagen and elastin. So it tightens up pores so they don't appear, your skin doesn't appear slack, tightens it up. So it's nice, sort of huggy. So those are my tips on unblocking your pores and having healthy habits. Whether it's through extra exfoliation, whether it's balancing your skin, whether it's getting the right amount of hydration, fruits and vegetables, whether it's using a hypoallergenic fabric softener or skipping the fabric softener on your pillowcases, washing your face twice a day, all of those good healthy habits will help clean out those congested areas. Okay, so if you do struggle with your pores, and if you do want more suggestions, and maybe you want me to troubleshoot what you're using or where the missing link might be, then please let me know. I would love to help you. I'd love to hear. I'm doing lots of virtual appointments now when the technology works. I'm here to answer any questions. And my product of the month for April is this Power set here, this Microdermabrasion Power Duo. So this retails for $55, but for the month of April, it's just $45. So if you're looking to, if you're gonna give yourself some self-care and self-love at home, and you really want to nuke those pores and decongest that T-zone area, then this is a fabulous product. Use it twice a week at most, and a product like this would last you 8 to 10 months. So it's a really great one to add to your balanced skincare regimen. So I hope this helps you, teaches you a little bit more about your pores. I hope this is recorded. I really have no clue if it has. That's how good I am at technology. Wonderful. We're learning as we go, right? So for now, I am going to say goodbye for now, and I hope this helps you.